Hello, Mike Bradley here. Hope you're doing well as always. Now, when I was a younger lad, a wee laddie, 25 years ago, back in 1997, I remember watching the MTV Europe Music Awards and seeing Slash play with Blackstreet. And at the beginning of the song, which is called Fix, he does a guitar intro and he's got on a pedal which kind of gets overlooked, which is a really cool pedal, and it's a guitar octave. Check it out. I found this on YouTube. Have a listen to Slash. Now I came across that the other day on YouTube and it just took me back to being a kid. I just started learning guitar. I've been playing guitar probably about a year when I saw that. And that to me was what a guitar god looked like, you know. And when I got into my late teens, early 20s, I kind of, you know, would dress a little bit like that. Not having the leather trousers, but I'd always play on stage with a vest on and I had really long hair, you know. So I can't say I've ever played like Slash, but that to me was the guitar god look, you know what I mean? If I could pull off the leather trousers when I was a kid, or even now, I probably would wear leather trousers if I could get away with it. One day I'll do that. But anyway, enough about my fashion obsession with the rock god that is Slash. The pedal, the Octaver. So I've got an Octaver pedal here, and this is from Soniccake. I'll do a close-up now so you can have a look. And now let me kind of do a version of that beginning bit what Slash did, and I'm using this very pedal. So kind of there. So this pedal is super cheap, I should say. I'll find out the exact price and I'll put it on the screen right now. But what's cool with it, you can do either an octave lower, 1 octave lower, or 2 octave lowers. So there I kind of had it as the 1 octave lower at about 10 o'clock and the 2 octaves lower at about 1 o'clock. And then I had the kind of mix of the kind of normal guitar and the octave pedal banging at 12 o'clock there. So if I just play now for you. You got that kind of cool sound going on there. Now, I should say, if you've never used an octave pedal before, you don't really want to be playing chords. I mean, if I play a chord of it, gets a bit messy. But I'll put a track together and I'll do a little jam over it in a minute. It's cool for that kind of funky 70s, well, I say funky 70s because obviously Slash is, you know, well, that was 90s rock. But, you know, use it in a rock setting there. But, you know, that kind of cool groovy stuff, that's where it comes in. If you're playing a load of chords, not so much. So, tell you what, let me just now, I'm going to take off the 2 octave sound and just have the 1 so you can hear the difference with that. Right, so let's put the 1 octave lower on only. So I'm going to leave that about 12 o'clock and take the 2 octave sound off. So now I've got this sound. Cool. Let's whack that all the way up. Let's see what happens there. Interesting. Right, now let's turn that off all the way And now I'm going to put the 2 octave up only, and that's now at 12 o'clock. Let's put that all the way up. Nice and gnarly. So if I wanted as well, I could take the actual kind of dryness or how much clean guitar I want. And when I say clean guitar, well, I see what it means. If I turn this down to say 9 o'clock, you're hearing now more of the octave sound, which is quite cool. You know, if you want that, if you haven't got a bass player. But I must say, I prefer it when you got a blend of the two. So let's have. So now we've got the 1 octave at 10 o'clock and the 2 octave at 1 o'clock. Nice. Let me put now this little backing track I put together. You can have a listen to that as well, and you can see what I mean about this 70s soul funky vibe you kind of automatically want to do. Hopefully you can see what I mean about that kind of 70s funky kind of soul thing, you know, you want to get that kind of groove on, you know. But what I like, what Slash did, he used it much more in a lead guitar setting. So again, with everything's kind of at, well, like I said, the 1 octave below is at 11 o'clock, 2 octave below is at 10 o'clock, and then I've got the dry, wet kind of thing in the middle. That kind of riff bass stuff going on, but it can be used, as we have seen by Slash, in a more kind of lead guitar thing, you know. So I've still got the exact same settings, but now putting some distortion. Now, right at the end there, where I'd usually want to play a chord, I had to think, no, Mike, don't play a chord, because if I did do a chord, it would have sounded like this. Actually, not too bad. It actually tracks quite well, actually, this pedal. It's not, doesn't, because I've got another octave pedal, and if I did that, it would be a right mess, but this isn't too bad. But you can, when I'm playing the single notes, you can hear that bottom end, literally. Let me just put everything at 12, so I want to put the 1 octave below and the 2 octave belows all the way up. A little bit messy, a little bit messy. Let's pull it back so they're both at 3 o'clock, so 3/4 of the way. Again, a bit messy. I like it where there's a little bit of you know, one more than the other. So let's put what I've had it at. So the 2 octave below at 1 o'clock, the 1 octave below at 10 o'clock. So you can get those rumbling going on by some of the other strings ringing out there, which can be cool in that instance, you know. Let's do that the other way around. So 2 octaves at 10 and 1 octave at 1 o'clock. I like that. So from seeing Slash and remembering that Slash used an octave pedal, it has ignited my love of octave pedals again. And like I said, this here is a really cool little octave pedal for the price. It's very, 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 very affordable. I'll put a link in the description box below. The Soniccake Octaver. Really, really simple. What I love, if you're a follower of me, I don't like a lot of knobs, and God. I really don't. And you know, I like to plug in and just go straight away. But we're getting some quite a good tone out of a nice, affordable octave pedal. So I will put the link in the description box if you want to check one out. The Soniccake Octaver pedal. And thank you to Slash. Do check out the original as well. I'll put a link to the video what I found earlier in the description box as well, and check out the original song. I'm sure it's Fix, it's called. And yeah, man, I remember seeing that when I was younger, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, I would stand in my room air guitaring along to the TV while that was on. So yeah, octave pedals, I don't think they get enough love really, you know. So like I say, if you're playing with chords, they can be a bit messy, but if you're doing some single note riffing, they can be really, really cool. And also for lead guitar as well, they can be super, super cool. So check them out. Let me know what you think. Are you an Octavia lover? Obviously Hendrix did the Octavia and had it the higher pitch, but these octave pedals, where it's the lower ones, have got that kind of nasty kind of, yeah, that greasy running through water kind of feel, you know. So yeah, love to know your thoughts, and I'll see you very soon. I've been Mike Bradley, you've been you, and make sure you give the video a nice little like, it all helps. Alright, lots of love, see you soon. Mike Bradley signing out. Bye!